Oh, what is up, guys? How we doing today? We're gonna be playing some Dark Souls, the OG Dark Souls, because we haven't played this game in oh my god, a century. It's been so long, so we are just gonna play with my homeboy here. I got already bought the game, so I was just like, you know what, Dark Souls Remastered. That sounds like a fantabulous idea. Actually, comment down below what your favorite Souls like game is. I'm talking Lords of the Fallen, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Bloodborne. There's a new one that's coming out. I think it's called Blood Dusk or Lusk Bloods or something like that, for Nintendo Switch 2. And a lot of people are debating if it is a complete and utter scam. You know what I mean? Because it is FromSoft. Everyone loves FromSoft. That's the OGs. They're the goats. They're the quote unquote legends when it comes down to the Souls franchise. When it comes down to making hard games where people, want to throw their goddamn controller and Xbox out of their window, hitting the fucking unborn fetus out of their mom's cooch. They're known for it, man. They're just the ragers of ragers. Making the run back as hard as humanly possible, or the overall, hey, you fucked up, redo this in 30 minutes. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't, who knows. But yeah, man, what do you guys think down below? I actually am kind of curious because this is a big head scratcher on the whole topic. Nintendo Direct, aka Nintendo, they announced that they were going to, release the Nintendo Switch, and Mario World's obviously coming out with it, which is great. I'm all for Mario Kart and the new Donkey Kong. That also looks solid. The new Mario Party looks fantastic as well. I am disappointed that, Smash Bros. Isn't going to get a reboot on that, or like a remaster essentially. But, I mean, hey, cross-compatible, why not? You can play your Nintendo Switch 1 games on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, at least that's good. But I don't know, man. They're inventing, quote unquote, game chat, which is finally a thing, which is great. I enjoy talking shit in the lobby to randoms. It is fun. I think it's entertaining. Oh, look at this guy's glitched the fuck out. We beat the boss, I guess, question mark? Anyway, yeah, so, sometimes when it comes down to game chat, having the idea to like literally view people now with the game chat video is, I think, even more on an upscale version of toxicity. They went with the OG 360 Connect. If you guys remember that era, the Xbox 360 Connect, oh my god. They're putting that in via game chat for Nintendo Switch's new feature, Nintendo Switch 2 game chat. So that's going to be kind of interesting. I'm actually kind of curious how that's going to play into the role of streamers, make things a lot easier in Japan, China, fucking when it comes down to interacting with people across seas and, trying to get a form of introduction. The whole video camera thing's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I definitely love me some Dark Souls. Didn't think that the franchise was gonna be a reboot, but here we go. FromSoft curveballing us with an Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. I don't know if Nintendo was like, hey, you know what we should do to specifically target those type of, that audience. Your clientele is important, and they're just dick slapping their customers by marketing price for their physical copies at $90 and then their digitals at $80, and that is highway robbery. Absolutely insane. And if Nintendo Switch 2 can get away with the idea of charging that price for not only physical but digital games, what's to stop What is going to stop the other gaming consoles in the gaming community from not doing the exact same thing when it comes down to releasing those exclusives or those games in general? I think it's absolutely absurd, and honestly, the way with the society is right now, with the overall economy, I do not see this lasting very long when it comes down to buying new gen games unless you have a fat stack just sitting in your wallet. But I just want to let you guys know that I most likely will be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 when I become a billionaire. So, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe so you can make it happen for me.